Hey folks, this is Peter from Bikes and Life, and today I'm excited to show you a bike that I really fell in love with back in 2010. Now at that time I was working in a different shop and the owner was really excited and obsessed with these Brompton folding bikes. And when I first got there I was like, well, yeah, I can dig this. I like cycling, I like transport, I like innovative, cool gadgets and technologies. And what I didn't realize was just how deeply in love I was going to fall with a Brompton. Now, 6 years later, I've got 2 bikes. My girlfriend has a Brompton. I bought Bromptons for everyone in my family. And I've sort of become part of that cult of Brompton that you might have heard about once you start reading about these bikes. Why? Why this small wheeled bike? Why something that folds? What's the deal here? It's just the most practical way to integrate cycling into your everyday life. Where am I gonna lock this up? Will it get stolen? What am I going to do if I can't ride home later? You know, what am I going to do if I'm meeting a bunch of people who don't have bikes? When you have a folding bicycle, it just eliminates all of that hassle and just lets you enjoy riding a bike wherever you go. So with all that, let's take a look at some of the features that make the Brompton so practical, some of the things that really help me fall in love with the bike. The secret of the Brompton is that the bike folds in thirds. It doesn't fold in half like most of the traditional folding bikes you see. It folds in 3 ways. First way is you pull this little clip here to release the rear wheel. Now it's in kind of a kickstand mode where it's sitting on the rear frame and the front wheel. You can fold it with the bag on, but let's just pop that off to make it simpler. Now you have these hinges that you're just gonna twist to unscrew. And then the front wheel comes around. The seat comes down. Pedal flips over. And then the last thing is the handlebar flips right in place. So now you have this compact, small package that you can pick up with one hand. A lot of people want to know, how heavy is the bike? Am I going to be able to carry it? And the cool thing is that it is not super heavy. It's decent and manageable. When you pick it up from the seat, you can also pick it up from the frame, or you can flip the handlebar up and you can roll the bike just like that right on the frame. Now what's super cool about this is you can actually clip a bag onto the bike and continue to roll it like that. So now you have the bag loaded, you can clip it on and roll it around very easily. One of the coolest parts about the Brompton bag system is you can keep them attached all the way through the unfolding process, and they flip around right to the front there so that you're pretty much ready to ride off as soon as you unfold the bike. One of the last things I wanted to show you about the Brompton is how easy it is to conceal this bike when you need to take it inside. It really is one of the things that makes the Brompton 100% more usable and practical. Inside this little seat bag, you actually have a cover bag. And when you tuck this right over the Brompton and zip it up, you have a package that's just like a nondescript black bag. And the fun thing here is you can bring this in anywhere. I've never been denied entry into a building in New York, so you can bring it right in. You can still carry the bike when it's in the bag, and you can actually unzip it and you can shove in your helmet and like other stuff, and that way you can take everything inside in one time. But the thing that really shocked me about the Brompton was just how well it rides. Since I got mine way back then, I've done some kind of extensive real-world testing on this bike. One of the things I've done is I've ridden it 150 miles from New York City down to Philadelphia. Now I did that overnight in 20 hours, so it was a pretty long, grueling ride, but the bike made it. The bike took care of me and got me there with no issues. And I can't tell you how many people that I've talked to, how many people are out there that use this bike and they fly around the world and they actually cycle wherever they fly to. Imagine seeing a city from the seat of a bicycle, and not just any bike, but one which you can fold and bring inside and not have to worry about theft. You're actually able to fly with your Brompton in the overhead bin or as checked luggage. And there's actually a whole group of people out there who are doing this. You can check out Brompton Mafia. Now those guys know how to fly with their Bromptons. So thanks very much for watching this video on the Brompton folding bike. Now I've got tons more information for you. I got a whole playlist of specs that tell you exactly what's the type of handlebars to use, what's the gearing to use, what's the luggage options all about. And you can find each one of those detailed videos as I'm publishing them right up here in our Brompton specs and options playlist. Now you can also, learn a lot of different frequently asked questions. Most people when they're buying a Brompton are always worried about the same things. Can it go fast? Can I climb hills with it? Is it good for my weight? Is it good for my height? And all of those frequently asked questions can be found down here in our Brompton Frequently Asked Questions playlist. Now, of course, you know, if you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got lots of great bike reviews, cycling knowledge, event coverage, and all that's happening right here at Bikes and Life. So you can subscribe right here, click that box to subscribe. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Take care and have fun.